Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Now this is not the IKEA built-in room that I was showing you the other day. I am actually in Arizona and oh my gosh, if you are from the Arizona area, wow, this place is beautiful. The sun sets, the sun rises, but I will say it is winter still here. I was a very naive Canadian cutie packing my bag. So there are a few things I just threw in last minute and I'm so grateful I did because as that sun goes down, whew, so does the mercury on the temperature dial. Oh my goodness gracious. But it is stunning and I cannot wait to get outside because as the daylight shines out here, we are in the 20 degrees Celsius degree and it is going to get me through February. Now I want to show you today what I have packed for this trip. I really wanted to do this at home, but then I got to thinking, let's do it in Arizona so I can show you how I am styling, wearing, reusing pieces that I pack in my wardrobe. And we are at a resort called Shivana, which is a wellness resort. So as you can tell, I am in a little Lululemon set. This is my brand new favorite color from Lululemon. It's called Aero Blue, and everything in this video I will tag down below. I'm also going to put it in chapters because if you're not interested in activewear at all or what I'm bringing just to get cozy and you just want to see what I'm dressing up for dinner or the shoes that I've chosen to bring or the accessories, then you can find it down below. Oh, and I actually only packed one fragrance, so let me start with that. Let's get into this video. If you have been here for some time, you know that I am a bit of a fragrance nerd. I used to always wear the same fragrance in high school, and I love the fact that people could say, oh my gosh, that smells like Amanda. But the moment I started kind of stepping out of that comfort zone, I started having a lot more fun. I'm not gonna lie, because I love creating scent memories. So I scented our wedding, I scented my bachelorette with different scents. And because this Arizona experience is new to me, I've never been here before, I was thinking this would be an amazing time to scent this as well. So Dossier actually sent me over this perfume, just so you know, but I am a huge fan of this brand. And I'm gonna tell you why based on this perfume. This perfume, Ambery Saffron, I wanted to look up the exact pricing of this. This is gonna be in Canadian. So the MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540. This scent has been really going around and it is so popular. It's got notes of rich, sizzling cedarwood and amber, but it retails for $465. I have never spent that much on a perfume. I was debating on buying the Killian one and that had me in a chokehold. The Ambery Saffron one by Dossier, which I wore to the gym the other day for the first time. I was just testing it, I unboxed it, I sprayed it, I went to the gym. My friend Jordy, who is also on this trip, she asked me if I was wearing this perfume. Dossier is basically a dupe perfume company. So they will make similar perfumes to ones that are retailing on this very luxury cost. I was reading something about it and it said that it smells like sandalwood or cedarwood and luxury, and yes, it is 100% true. So this is the only fragrance that I have brought on this trip with me, and I even told Jordy, let's spray it everywhere so that we remember this trip based on this scent, and you can get it too. I will tag this down below. Dossier, thanks for sending this one over. It's gonna be a lot of fun to scent this trip. Now, this is a wellness retreat, so let's start with activewear. So in terms of activewear, this is the first set. I will just show you some clips of me actually wearing these pieces, but this is the Lululemon Soft Stream sweater. It's a crew neck, it's beautiful, it's soft, it's in Aero Blue, and I'm also wearing the Wonder Train leggings as well as this sports bra, don't mind me. And I've really loved this color. I've also already gotten quite a few compliments on it. The back on this sports bra specifically is one of my favorites so far. I've never had this one, but the next piece, the next top that I brought that's actually not in a set, everything else is a matching set because I'm a nerd like that, is the white one shoulder Lululemon sports bra. So I've been really enjoying that. I think I might wear this on our hike. I also brought another pair of blue. I'm a blue fanatic. I love blue. It's a very uplifting color. It very much is my aura. I hope blue and yellow are that. But this is also, I think these are the Swift Tech ones. And this is in Poolside, which just seemed very apropos for an Arizona experience. I love the Swift Tech because they're actually made for running, so they have some nice reflectors, some pockets, and they really hold you in nicely. I have brought 3 of this cut of sports bra. So this is the Poolside one. I also brought it in Java. I really love this cut, especially if you are more towards an A to a B cup. These ones are really nice and comfortable. To go with Java, I also have the ribbed top. This is really nice because the t-shirt is cinched on the sides, so it creates just a really flattering kind of silhouette. And then the tights as well, the ribbed tights at Lululemon, I find that they are just a little bit thinner, so it's nice when you really feel like you're gonna do a lot of movement. So I would say getting the ribbed ones for a Pilates or even a yoga would be really amazing, whereas Wonder Train is definitely more suited towards the gym. And finally, actually, I feel like this is what I am going to wear to our hike. I have this beautiful navy. Now, true navy has quickly become one of my favorite colors at Lululemon because it's not necessarily wearing black, you are still wearing a shade, but it just looks so chic and it looks so expensive. If I do say so myself, I feel like navy always gives off that touch of luxury. Now, this is their tank that is kind of like a mix between a tank and a sports bra. So you're gonna get that little bit of crop, but if you kind of wanna hide a little bit more, it's amazing, but then you still get that tightness and kind of that feeling of wearing a sports bra at the gym. So this has been my favorite. I also have this in white at home. I brought a pair of their Aligns just for comfort's sake. And then I also brought a Define, but with a hood. And this Define has just, oh my gosh, I just feel so good when I'm wearing this Define sweater. So wearing this on a hike, I know I'm just gonna feel so sleek, and if I need the hood because it gets a little chilly, then that's okay, I have that as well. Define jackets are also incredible because they layer so easily, especially with the thumb holes. You can kind of pull your arm through any sort of jacket, layer it, and they are just incredible for that warmth, but also that movement, whatever you are doing in your daily activity. As for my airport outfit that I just have in my suitcase, it's just a pair of black Lululemon leggings. They are in the Wonder Trains, just the long 28-inch, as well as the same bra that I showed you in Poolside as well as Java. I just have that in black. And on top, I actually opted for a Skims top. And Skims has also quickly become a brand that I absolutely adore for elevated essentials. The top that I wore on the plane is just their long sleeve. Now, they have 2 different types of long sleeves at Skims, but this is their cotton long sleeve. So I will tag the exact one that I love down below because it's always awful when you try to go to a site and look something up and you end up getting the one that they actually weren't talking about because there's 2 that are very similar. So this is the black one. I prefer to get small. I like that it is tight fitting to my body. It just is so flattering, this long sleeve, which sounds ridiculous because it is simply just a long sleeve. Skims definitely does have a higher price point, but I will say out of all of the basics that I've tried, at Aritzia, actually Uniqlo has my favorite t-shirt, and the Skims t-shirt has also been quickly my favorite. Just depends on what you're looking for. If you want one that's a little bit looser, I would go for Uniqlo. And if you're looking for one that's really fitted to the body and kind of gives you that snatched look, you're gonna wanna go for Skims. I was sent this gray set months ago, and that's actually kind of the introductory that I had to the brand. So this set I am wearing as my pajamas. It is the same long sleeve as in the black, but I actually wore it out to dinner last night because we were just having a really casual dinner, and it's still, obviously, this doesn't need to be a pajama. I just thought it would be kind of nice to have at this retreat, but it's just a beautiful set. I got asked again, where is that gray set from? It is from Skims. I'll tag them both down below and show you a couple of images on screen. But yes, their t-shirts, their long sleeves are seriously superior. And then I also purchased this for the trip, but also for life. I find that a lot of the Lululemon pieces that I have half zips, which I always find are so chic in the scuba, but I was really looking for a full zip. And this sweater from Skims, do you know what it feels like? It feels like you are wearing your boyfriend's sweater, you know, high school wearing your boyfriend's sweater. It feels like you're wearing your boyfriend's sweater, but it's actually fitted for you. So this has been an incredible travel piece. It's so easy to get in, get out of. It's so nice and warm, and it's really just simple and chic. I feel like layering this underneath a beautiful wool jacket, even in the winter, would give you that really cool model off-duty look. Moving into a couple of notes on accessories, I brought my Ralph's coffee hat. This is the Coffee New York hat from Ralph's. I got this during our little trip to New York. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up above. But this was the ball cap that we ended up getting, me and Haley. Her only request on that trip was to get a baseball hat, and we found the perfect one. I also brought 2 different pairs of sunglasses. I brought my round Ray-Bans, which are a go-to. These are such an Amanda staple. I feel like they just suit my face because I actually have quite a little head. I have a little thin head. So these are really, really nice on me. If I wear glasses that are too big, I quickly become a bug. And then I also just purchased the Celine Triomphe glasses. Now I would really love to make these work for myself. I think they are just so elegant. They remind me of Princess Diana, and they will definitely be elevating the looks that I'm gonna be showing you shortly. I only ended up bringing 1 belt on this trip, and it's actually a new belt to me. It's from Dish. And this belt I feel like just gives a quiet luxury feel with the gold hardware and the black belt. It's gonna go with everything that I brought with me that I can mix and match, which you'll see really soon. In terms of bags, I packed 3 bags. Now, one was my carry-on, and the other is my personal item for carry-on. The first is, you're gonna notice a lot of Lululemon. I've been a huge fan even before I was working with them over on Instagram and on TikTok. So my basic wardrobe when it comes to fitness is Lululemon because no one does it better. Their backpack, I've had this since university. This was my university backpack. It has served me very well. It's nice and neutral. I love the green. It has a lot of compartments. I can carry my computer in the back. There's compartments in the front, put my room key in the front. And this is what I've been taking to classes as well. And I'll definitely take this on the hike just because I'm gonna be carrying a lot of camera gear. So having a bag like this is phenomenal. So you can use it to travel with, but then it's also gonna be a functional piece. It's not just shoved in the closet. I was thinking of bringing a tote as well, but the backpack really just kind of satisfied all of my needs for that. The second thing is if I need to carry less, but more than a 1 liter everywhere bag, I also have the Lululemon 2 liter bag. These aren't always on the site. I'll link what I can find and the 1 liter ones because I do have those too. I feel like I could have used that for this. But what fits in here is my wallet, my vlog camera, my room key, lip gloss, emergency elastics, things like that you're gonna need, and any tip money as well. So this has been awesome, crossbody, especially when you're just walking around. And this was my personal item through the airport because there's a nice back zip here where I can just keep my passport in. I wanted to have 1 bag that was nice that I could bring with me, and I do have a few little wooden bags or things like that that really kind of say more tropical vacation. But based on the outfits that I've brought, I feel like this just goes so much better. This is my Chloe test. You guys have seen this a ton if you have been here on YouTube. It definitely is a luxury purchase, but it's one that I wear and use all of the time. So the cost per wear on this has definitely gone down quickly. And I actually found this on Vestiaire Collective. So I originally got a few dollars off of that, but it was absolutely brand new. She is gorgeous. I wear this all the time. It is in Maudie Gray, and I'll also tag this down below. For shoes, I packed 4 different pairs of shoes, but they definitely all serve a different purpose, even though I'm not here for too long. But I have my Strong Feel sneakers. These are what I wore to the airport. They were kind of the bulkiest of all of my shoes, so that kind of made the most sense. And of course, I'm gonna need them here when we're walking around, hiking, and doing classes. Those are Lululemon sneakers, and these are Lululemon slides. I feel like this should be sponsored by Lululemon, but it's not. But these are the Rest Feel slides. They're so cushy, comfy. I can wear them as slippers. I can wear them as slides going to classes. And this is what I am basically just throwing on when I'm going to a yoga class or Pilates, just standing around the hotel room. They have been so incredibly comfortable. And they match everything because they're this beautiful color of beige. Also, these were one of their best sellers for Christmas, a great gift too. And then I brought 2 different pairs of kind of dressier shoes. These are Steve Madden sandals. They are so incredibly comfortable, and they also just go with absolutely everything because they're raffia and a little rock stud. And speaking of rock studs, I also brought my Valentino rock studs. Now I know a lot of people are like, those are out of style, but I don't care. I love them, and I also feel like they go with absolutely everything. These are just in their taupe color, and again, same kind of feel as the sandals, so I'm definitely gonna be satisfying the rock stud feel in my outfits. Side note, these are like my favorite sandals to wear in the summer and dress up any look. They're so comfortable, and I actually purchased mine off of Amazon. Touching quickly on jewelry, I only brought a few of my favorite pieces. I brought a couple of necklaces, actually I brought 3 necklaces and a few pairs of earrings because I always love changing up my earrings, especially for photos or just outfits. And mainly, I'm telling you this point, I will tag all of the bits that I brought down below because all of these are still available except for these hoops from Oakenfort, but honestly, I don't think you'd want them. They've worn off pretty well. Everything else, phenomenal, especially the Pearl Cruise hoops from Olive & Piper, as well as my Pamela card pieces. But I wanted to show you this because of the travel case. I just bought this off of Amazon, and honestly, it has been the most incredible thing. I think it was around $10, which blows my mind. It has been incredible. I know a lot of places sell these for a very expensive price point. Sometimes they're even monogrammed, but honestly, skip it. It's so easy. Get a Cricut, put some Cricut stuff on here. This would be great for a bachelorette or something like that, or a gift, or a stocking stuffer, or just that little extra. Or for yourself. You should get one of these if you are traveling with jewelry ever. It is incredible just to, you know, throw a bunch in there and make sure it's gonna be safe. Plus, it's super easy to pop in the safe. Now that I've pulled all these outfits out of the closet, I feel kind of silly that I've done this whole video in activewear, so I definitely apologize about that. I'm gonna do my best to have tons of cutaway clips because I brought some gorgeous pieces. First, I almost wanna buy these again. This is how much I love them. These are linen pants from Dish. They are lined, they are thick linen, they are stunning color, neutral will match everything. They have pockets and a beautiful drawstring. I bought pants like this similar from Zara last year, and at the end of summer, I ended up pulling them and the drawstring broke, which drove me absolutely insane. And they are the absolute perfect high-waisted linen pant, which means temperature-wise, these are gonna go so far in your travel wardrobe, and they're so incredibly comfortable. So if I can recommend you purchase one thing from this haul, it is these pants. And I honestly don't even wanna say that because I wanna make sure that I get another pair of these if I can get them in black or something like that. They're from Dish, and I cannot wait to match them with the following tops. Let's finish with pants though. I think I may have found my new favorite jean. This is a bold statement. Finding jeans that fit perfectly for you is such a task because I actually have a small natural waist, and then my hips are actually quite wide just for my frame. And because I'm an athlete, I find that I have thicker quads. So finding that kind of shape has been really hard for me. These are from Reformation. They're in a 27, and yes, they are called the Wilder High Rise Wide Jean. They are amazing. They're 80% regeneratively grown cotton and 20% recycled cotton. So these are not going to have a lot of stretch in them. They are gonna hold their look, which is exactly what I wanted. I can't believe how incredible these make my legs look. And my butt. I can hear that there's someone outside of my room right now, so to be like, these make my butt look amazing seems kind of silly. But I can't wait to show you how I'm going to be styling these as well with the following tops. I think to bring one pair of jeans on a trip like this makes a lot of sense, and I'm glad that these were the ones. You can see as well, they're just so elongating because they're straight cut. I've been looking for a nice straight cut, and because I'm not a huge fan of my ankles, which is a hilarious thing not to be a fan of about yourself, but it's just not my favorite thing, and that's okay. I really just don't like ankle cut pants on me, so these have been incredible. P.S. I'm 5'7" if you're looking for a pair of pants like that too. I brought 3 tops and 2 dresses. So the first top is from Poolside or Posse, and I actually saw this on a Sophia Richie post, and then I just kept seeing this brand pop up, pop up, pop up. Now, the duties on this was wild. So if you are in Canada, word of warning, however, this piece is stunning. So also, I'm sorry, true Canadian, I'm sorry, but this is amazing. So it is just this beautiful linen top with buttons down, and then it also has that piece at the back. Now, a lot of people sell vests like this, but it's the adjusters that really take this one over the top. Plus, it's like a beautiful gold hardware, and just the way the buttons come down, it is the most elegant. I can't wait to pack this for our honeymoon too eventually. It's in a linen, so it's just perfect for a warm weather vacation, the summer, or even the spring. I got 2 tops from Dish. They're not gonna look like a lot when I'm just holding them up to you here, but I'll also put a photo on the screen. But this actually has a cross top here. So the strings cross across this way. They don't go true halter. And then it halters in the back. Just a really beautiful black top that will suit anyone. It's nice and thin, so I actually did bring some, like a sticky bra with me. So that will be nice to pair with either the jeans or the linen pants. And then the last top that will be great to pair with the jeans or the linen pant, when I saw this, it reminded me of the Loewe tank. Now obviously this isn't a little tank, but it doesn't have the same price point, that's for sure. This is actually the front of it, and then the bottom is attached to the hanger, but it's just a little tube top. And I love a tube top. I discovered this 2 years ago by getting the scrunchy one from H&M, and this is just such a beautiful tone. It matches perfectly with the oatmeal in the linen pants, so that could be a great combo, but then this with jeans too is just so lovely. Throw on a linen button-up and that is quite luxury, I think. The two dresses I'll show you, this is one that as soon as I saw it in the e-commerce on the site, it stopped me right in my tracks because it is so incredibly gorgeous. This is also a dish dress. I love the two-tone of white and black, and it also has some great adjustable straps at the back, which I always look for, especially when you have dresses that are just straps, because if you can't adjust them, we are not all created the same. Okay, we know this, so you definitely need those adjusters. But yeah, I just love the bordering. It also screams quiet luxury to me. And then in the back, this is the back, the slit also has a beautiful border, and this is gonna help ensure that you can walk, but it's also just a beautiful touch. And then last but not least for dresses, this mocha one, it doesn't have pockets, but it actually creates a beautiful silhouette without that extra bulk. There is some extra fabric with the pleating there down the back. And then here's the adjustable straps, so check on that. Plus we have a smocked back. So if you are maybe a little larger chested or a little smaller chested, wherever you lie in there, you can then make sure that the girls are gonna fit and it's gonna be all good to go. Plus the darting in the back is super flattering. I love this neckline. It's giving me Bridgerton in the best way, and this dress is something I'm super excited to wear for dinner. The final thing that I packed that I'm so glad that I did because of the chilly nights is this beautiful cardigan sweater. This is from Shauna Joy, one of my absolute favorite brands in the whole world. I have so many of their pieces in my collection now by slowly collecting, and this one just screams coastal grandmother, doesn't it? And I'm still here for coastal grandmother, okay? I wore this to dinner over top of that gray Skims outfit last night, and it was so cozy. It was like I was wearing a blanket, the perfect thing to bring. Plus the neutral color, as well as the little tortoiseshell buttons. This is gonna pair really nicely with the brown dress if I just need something to throw on in the evenings. So voila, that is everything that I packed besides my toiletries and all of those little bits and underwear and things like that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I will tag everything down below because a lot of this stuff is still available because a lot of it is new, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna throw on my bathing suit, head down to the pool, but I can't wait to show you guys the vlog that I'm gonna be creating from this video. So be sure to subscribe, and also Dossier. I'm gonna tag them down below again too, because they're just an incredible company. I can't wait for you to explore some of their fragrances as well. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.